Welcome back to the Home Field Advantage series. For those of you who don't know, this is a killer showcase style series where I gather a bunch of really good players and have them play in a very specific setting to see how well every killer does on their home/lore map. For this episode, we are going to be focusing on the xenomorph and Nostromo Wreckage. Let's briefly go over the rules for the set before we introduce our players. To start off, we're going to be using DPD League perk balancing for both survivors and killer, and for the first match, the killer will not be allowed any add-ons. The second match stays mostly the same, however, now our killer is allowed up to blue rarity add-ons, and for the final match, the survivors still have to use DPD League balancing, but our killer can bring basically whatever they feel like. There are no restrictions on the killer, and the reason I do this is it's mainly a curiosity thing to see what the killer can do in the same setting when they don't have to abide by the rules. Does it give them any advantage, or will it remain mostly the same? Now let's go ahead and introduce our players. For the survivors, I was lucky enough to have Styles pull together a group from different comp teams that he's both a part of and has connections with. So thank you very much, Styles. This would not have been possible without you. Be sure to check him out, linked in the description, as well as anyone else who wanted their stuff linked. As for our Xenomorph player, we have the Mr. Headache, aka Bran. Bran is the #1 Xenomorph player NA, so of course I was going to want him for this if he was down for it, and luckily he was. Bran is not just known for being the #1 Xenomorph NA, however, he is a very good content creator, super entertaining, knows what he's talking about. So if you haven't heard of him before now, please do go check him out. He's an overall great guy. And joining me once again on co-casting is Endless Science. Endless is also a Xenomorph player, so it made sense to have him here. But once again, Endless is also just an overall great guy to have around. And he's able to provide a lot of insight on things in the moment where I really couldn't, because I do play Xeno. I played a lot of Xeno actually, but I don't understand the character in depth like these two do. That's everyone involved in this one. Please do check everyone else out. I do mean it when I say these are literally impossible to do without these guys. So again, massive shout out to everyone involved here. But with all that said, let's jump right into the set.
All right, here we go.
All right. Nostromo, Wreckage. We've got the Xenomorph, Bran playing Pain Resurrection, Pop Bam. And of course, no add-ons in the first match. He spawned up by 11 going into back of main. Where are our survivors at? Currently, Luck is stealthing edge map.
Ooh,
Patrick is setting up a turret by
flame turret behind
Shack.
main. Or yeah, Shack, not main. Whoopsies.
Styles is bottom mid, and Tino is going towards 9 side.
Going with the blighted Xeno, it's the most accurate for the tail.
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah, so all of these Xeno skins, some of them are misaligned more so than others.
Oh.
The blighted Xeno is the most accurate on where your tail is actually going visually.
So we've got a similarity to Slinger there, where, you know, Slinger's only aligned gun is the default. But for some reason, it's the blighted on Xeno. It's not even the default.
Nope. Blighted is the most accurate because the tail comes to a point, as you could see. It looks like Patrick here is buying a lot of time.
So is that like the tip of the point? That's a very nice shot. The tip of the point is where the tail's going to hit then?
Yep. It's usually it's the tip of the point. Yep.
And that varies per skin. Man, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's very bizarre. Very bizarre. Thank you, behavior. Very cool.
No pain res early on, so it looks like Luck might actually get this gen done, because depending on where Bran goes... Oh, no, it's actually going to get interrupted. Alright, so the one that is being... Oh, they're not doubling. I thought they were doubling. So this is main and 9, I believe?
Let's take a look for Nostromo.
Oop, the Goliath coming out.
And looks like they're going to be popping main here in just a second. Styles is also going to be popping theirs. Patrick is...
Styles is the one on main. Okay, so that was like 8. That just pops. Very nice.
Great work on that one. Great work for Bran.
He should know now that there is no gen progression to worry about. But he's going for the pain res anyway. Very interesting.
He may just be wanting a very safe pain res here. It's just to
that's
guarantee.
Fair. But he definitely saw
main-
that it just hit that one.
Oh, okay. Patrick jumps into a locker. They have head on and quick and quiets. And Lucky Star.
They're not going to be found
Gina?
down here, though. Because the
Alright,
Xeno... Yeah, it's in tunnel.
Tino's getting the main unhook. Alright, Brian's heading back to hook here.
Ooh, this turret might
Ooh.
actually cook him. That's not very good. Okay, we got that
Almost got
out.
power out. Tino decided to stay. Alright.
No
looks like-
free drop coming out. That's going to be a hit. Yeah.
Patrick
I think
and
we're just
Lucky
happy to take
are...
the distance.
Ooh, very smart from Patrick and Lino here. They went ahead and put down a turret and are healing in the back of Shaq here. That is a hit.
Oh, nice
Never
dodge.
mind. Spoke too early.
And then the same side drop? I feel like that might
Bizarre.
have been a mistake.
Actually
not intentional.
bizarre. Yeah, there we go.
And another
Nicely
decently
done.
fast down. Question now is, do we get a pain res to interrupt this gen?
It would be
Yes,
very
yes, we
helpful
do.
here. Back of main is about to be popped here.
And Bran is probably going to hear it.
What timing from Styles got got off of it last possible second to not scream. Actually huge.
Oh, and the balance, so there's no drop
There's-
sounds.
Yeah.
Very nice.
No scream on the way down.
It's going to be a free
If I- if-
unhook, maybe? Yep.
If I was Brian, I would be very confused. I was like, huh? Hello?
How the hell?
Yeah,
Are we
how
going
the
to
hell?
pre-drop this pallet? Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the drag. Very
Tremendous.
nice.
Tremendous.
This turret needs to go, though. Good.
And looks like they're working on 6.
This is
Gen
bottom
over-
main, so it's close to 6.
Yep. And then Luck is work. They drop. Gonna go through the window.
Bamboozle.
Yep. Yep.
Very
There
nice
it is.
catch. That's gonna be the down. I don't think Brand knows that Styles has BL, but definitely looked like they were waiting for something there. There's gonna be another pain res. We're gonna have
Another
one
pain
left
res
over
here.
on, I believe it's the tap. That was not pain res, correct?
Mm-hmm. That'd be correct. Luck is the only one who's not been hit with a pain res, I believe. And I think Patrick hasn't used theirs.
And there's one stack left, and I believe it was
No,
on tap.
It was.
4 stages for 2 gens isn't the worst, considering what map we're on.
All things considered, but they are definitely making sure to make sure he feels this. Oh, Tino is playing it smart here, waiting for the pre-drop. Styles is heading to back of main.
I think they're trying to meet up
Brand-
and reset here. Yep. We're down at the bottom of the map right now, so that reset's going to be pretty free unless we go there right now.
It looks like Brent was able to get a sniffy sniff on Luck here. What do you think this is a good play here? A good catch? He just needs to be in chase, but
I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter who he chases. He just kind of needs someone out, and that can be literally anyone at this point. But Luck does
light
have
coming in.
lights, so that's going to make this a lot more difficult. This prowlet is pre-dropped. I believe there's still a turret behind here, no?
Yep. There should be.
And we're not going to the turret, though. I think this
Actually,
might be
no.
a down. Yeah, this is a down.
I
And
think
Brand
Brand
is
just
playing
wants
it
the
extra
M1.
safe. He's going for the grab.
Yoink. And they did get the reset in the back of main here. Patrick is on 5 gen here, very close to hook.
Back of
think
main
Brand
is going to
picked
get
up on that.
popped by Tino here. And Patrick's going to be found bottom mid.
Well, it isn't over yet. We're still at 2 gens. Bran has defended 2 gens.
We're leaving
at 5
this.
and 6.
I think he wants to defend this hook.
to maybe force a play. That might be quite smart,
Yeah.
especially if you can get Patrick in here. Could also very much help. Patrick is heading
They're
back
letting
to
him
main.
hang. Yeah, they're letting him hang. Patrick is the only one maybe going in for this, but he's getting on his gen. No, actually, turret.
All right, kicking for eruption, huge.
Are they gonna get this save in time? I mean, they have time, but the way they're setting up for this is quite interesting.
Patrick just set up another
Yeah,
flame
I
turret
believe
behind
they
Shaq.
wanted to have that turret there for the reset, just in case.
Very smart plays from these guys. Brand's heading
and
right back.
chasing the reset. This is why that turret's there. This game can still very well go
Double
either
turret
way.
setup, very
Yeah.
nice.
There's no defending that. You're going M1.
Brand has a choice here. He could
No,
Go-
he's
yep,
going
go right
for
back in.
power. Yep.
gonna grab his power right back. Brand read my mind.
And he knew
Unless
Styles
he
was actually
dipped.
back on this gen. Yep, he's gonna interrupt this now. Go for, I believe this is
Eruption.
Tap. No, this is Jake.
No fake out from Brand.
Ooh,
Ooh.
just barely missed.
Okay.
That's a nice
There.
tag.
That's a nice tag. Very nice.
Dino is one of those
Alright.
killers that does not need to play pallets the traditional way.
Traditionally, yep. Oh, very
On the
unfortunate timing there
eruption.
from Luck.
We don't have Unbreakable. I believe it's banned. So
It
this
is
is
indeed.
going to be a pressure situation for Bran here.
This is actually good for Brand here. Just because Luck accidentally misplayed, he is Deathhook and is now caught out.
We are down to 1 gen though.
If you could end this quick. The turret's set back up. Doesn't seem like it.
Is the hit tank coming in? Oh, the turret got set up.
Turret got set up.
No, it doesn't matter. The life came out, but it was not fast enough. That is going to be our first kill at 1 gen.
Disregarded your life. You're out of here. That's really unfortunate for Luck. Guess you could say he had bad luck, dare I say. Oh, we love that here.
Moving on.
Moving on. So we have Bran moving back over to the gen at 2. Applying
Styles is
eruption
on
and
bottom
pop.
mid.
Now, they have 2 of them have not reset here. Do you think a slugging situation might be coming in play here?
This could definitely snowball if they're not careful. He hears... Yep, Renato on the gen.
Here's Mr. Hinatu coming on through.
Taking this for the eruption. Going back into tunnel. Yeah, I like this play. Because he didn't catch Styles out the way he needed to. So just kind of set up a little more.
It looks
And
like
he knows
he's
that
trying
gen is
to...
not being worked on at all. Yep, bunch of
Oh.
progress here. No KI.
Just out of range. Patrick is edge mapping right now. He's taking
And the other
advantage
two
of
are
that.
resetting over at 7, I believe this is. 7, 8, something like that.
Very good that they're resetting here. Could have snowballed. Good thing they realized to maybe take their time a bit.
They have all the time in the world. All that's happening right now is Bran wasting his Russian events. Oh, we got the KI this time, though.
He caught out Patrick. Patrick got it was a little too close this time.
A fast down here would be brutal.
Or
And
not
actually,
taking the
down here
tunnel.
in general is going to be brutal. Taking the tunnel is probably the better option, because what's stopping the survivor from just doubling back? Pre-drop here.
For sure. Pre-drop to make around. All right. Are they coming in? They're both working on mid right now.
I think they make this back around. Yep.
All right, bloodlust.
We shouldn't make that again. Go for the nope, not going for window. This pallet. Ooh, very nice dodge.
Good.
We need this down like now. Oh, too late.
Huge.
Okay. Now his
and
base
he was
basement's at Shack.
He was the pain res too, which is
He
a
was
shame.
the
That
pain
could have.
res.
That was really close if you would have gotten that earlier. But
Now the
Patrick played it
question
really well,
is-
kept his distance.
Very well, yes. The question now is, do they take the 2 out or do they try to save this?
See,
They're opening
looks
both
like
gates.
they're opening both gates simultaneously here.
Oh. Tino got off. They were scared they were coming in.
All right, looks like
They're
Styles
coming
is
in
heading
for
in.
it. This could go wrong if they don't correlate this perfectly.
Tino is
Coordinate.
hanging about. Nope, I
Nope,
think they're both ditching.
Yeah,
Yep, I
they're
think
leaving.
they're cutting their losses. A 2 for 2. A tie
So-
it is.
Yep, this ends in a 2K8. Not a bad result. Not a bad result at all.
Honestly, it played out very close. It did not feel very lopsided there,
No.
especially in that mid game. It was very close either way.
Yeah, there was definitely a moment in time that this match could have gone literally either way.
Great knowledge, great actual knowledge on both sides, like game awareness on both sides here. Very well done.
All right, game 2. Sorry about the lack of game audio in the first one. OBS decided to say fuck you. We've got Star Map in Kane's helmet.
Right, so let's take a look, shall
Given
we?
it's the exact same build as the first game, but we actually have pretty decent add-on choices, especially with Star Map.
And Luck is being caught out once again, unfortunately.
I mean, if we see a quick start here from Brand, we could see a better result than the first match.
It looks like we're setting up a double turret setup in main. With 3 turrets actually in main, and they're trying to crank out main gen right now.
That is a very quick down, though. So how much is it going to matter?
Let's see, do you think Brand's going to be popping that pain res early?
Yes,
I think
yes,
so.
he is. I think he kind of realized with Patrick last match, not having the pain res on him might have been a bit of an issue, considering that was the
liability.
one token he didn't get to use.
Alright, we were able to pop the gen, and oh, Brand's heading right back.
Are we going for the tunnel out this time?
No, he let him go. I think he's after Patrick now.
This should be a hit. Nope.
Oh, that would
actually
have
made
been a hit. I think Brand wants to play it a little safe here.
I mean, oh, great adjustment though.
Oh,
don't think I
Zeno
would've been
can
able
hit over
to-
this if he's not careful.
Oh.
Was a tad bit too close
We're
on
gonna be
the
dropping
pallet
that.
there. I think. Yep, good choice on Brand's part. Who did he find? Looks like he found Styles, and that is
One pops. Oop.
yep, that is one. That is on the clock call out one.
Yep, there's a Styles. Do we catch the other survivor? No.
And
No,
Luck
Jake actually
right
got
now
to
is working on 10 right now. Looks like about 9, 10 gen they're working on.
Yep.
On the opposite side, and they met
Brian
up with
actually got
Patrick
kicked
to
out
reset.
of power. This one might actually be going worse than the first game.
Ooh, he doesn't have any leads right now.
Oh, there's one.
Oh, he's got someone.
He's gonna be right on top of them. Yeah. This is a
Oh,
pretty
boy.
quick hit.
Tino is taking that. Is he gonna head to Shaq?
Bamboozle. This should be
Great
a down.
takeout.
That's very fast. M1 it? Yep.
Going in with the safe M1. I respect it.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just guarantee it. There's no point in risking M2 there. And we have
Oh, yeah,
yet
for
another
sure.
pain res, which is going to hit Patrick's gen over at 9. Right about now.
Good thing to mention here is that the walls here on Nostromo are bumpy, to say the least. So your tail and any projectile just gets caught on it very easily. So playing
Yeah.
it safe there is very much the play.
We've got another lead. What do we got here? This is... I believe this is Patrick, yes. This is...
Patrick's being caught out. Do you think you will be caught here?
yeah.
for
He's...
sure.
Oh, Brand?
Oh! All he had to do was move it just a little bit more.
I think he expected him to be deeper in than that.
I would
Which is
too, to be
fair.
fair.
All
All right,
right.
it looks like Luck is jumping back on a gen at 3. On the clock call out there. And they're resetting under hook there at Shack.
They're gonna get it, so it's fine. But definitely, interesting call.
All right, they found Luck. Ooh, trying to bait out the M2 there.
No live on that one. Are we gonna try to use it on this pallet again?
Maybe. We'll see if it works out for him this time.
No, good stun.
Oh, got the stun. Those pallets right now are a little dangerous, considering
I think this
that
is
they're...
gonna be a good life. Oh wow!
History repeats itself.
Yeah. Now does he go for the basement? I wonder. No, we're just gonna put him on this hook again. Okay.
Well done on Brand's parts.
I don't
He
disagree.
is-
I don't think the basement's worth it there. It takes too much time to come out of.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Tina's playing it real safe here in the mid on the gen over at 8.
While Patrick is trying to commit theirs.
I think they're going to be getting that. That
This
is
one
at
definitely
10.
pops.
This one does seem a lot more methodical this time around. Everyone's playing it a lot more safer.
The
it
double
seems.
turrets. Yep, and there's the balance. This should be a drop chase immediately. Yeah, go back to hook.
Is he going to be confirming this hook? Do you think? Getting his
Judging
power
by
back?
this movement, yes, I would say so. Oh, bit of a camera
Oh.
bug there. Very cool.
Very cool. Just
Are they coming in for a double save here? They are.
all right. And it looks like Tino's confirming their gen over at 8. They're in mid.
They're gonna save this.
Oh, got the endurance off.
Now we should hit Patrick here and then just go for luck, I'd imagine. Oh wow,
What a dodge
that
there.
is insane. Another oh, very nice, Bram.
Oh, clean. Okay, gamer. My bad.
Oh, and
That's
then
a- that's a-
then
I
the
feel
duality
pain.
of Xeno.
He was just unfortunately aiming down it, and it was a tad too close to the environment there. That's
Just a
unfortunate.
little bit. Still a very clean getting rid of the turrets.
That's just the nature.
The head on.
Head on, going into the firecracker. All right, Luck is trying to get the heck out of there. They're current.
I suddenly don't think this tunnel out is worth it anymore.
Oh, it looks like Patrick kind of, maybe not. It looks like they're buying just enough time.
Yeah, this is not worth it. The gens are gonna get done. I think if anything, you want to get maybe Patrick down for a pain res. But I think it's too late now.
Yeah, it looks like he's focused on that kill straight up,
Yeah.
which is fair.
I think if anything, you secure this kill and then maybe kill one of the others.
Going for the comp corner here, buy his team some time. Yep, I hate these rocks too, Bran. I feel your pain. I feel your pain.
There we go.
Well done.
So this is
And-
on the other side of the map being opened, and this one is open already. So it's just a 1K this time.
There's a 1K this time.
What is that, 1K4?
I believe
That
so,
was a
yes.
lot.
No,
That was a lot cleaner
yeah,
for
4.
most survivors this time around. They played that extremely well.
Well done, gamers. Well done.
Final match of the set. Reminder, our killer is entirely unrestricted for this round. What do we got, Bran? Self-destruct bolts. With
Self-destruct.
DMS, No Way Out, Grim Penrose. I
Interesting.
really expected that to be a harpoon gun, but I understand the self-destruct bolt.
Well, you know what?
Very
I
fast finds.
think we're gonna find out.
Nope. Didn't spot them immediately going back in. Fair.
Oh, they caught someone else out.
And we have the KI on them too. This is going to be luck.
Luck again, starting this off.
You know,
Let's
I'm
see.
starting to think Luck is not very lucky.
Dare I say? And looks like Tino is getting started on a generator. And everyone else is getting some turrets set up. One in mid map, two in mid map for a double turret setup.
It's okay. He'll just wipe both of them out in the single tail again. Yeah, I was gonna
We'll
say
see.
double back would be perfect here. It's drop or die.
And running
And there's
through
the
the double
double.
turret setup.
He sees it. He's gonna set up for it. Very nice. They're setting them up too close together.
Well played. All right. It
We're
looks
going
like
back
he really
to the shack
going back to Shack. Do you think history's gonna repeat itself a third
for
time?
a third
here?
time.
No way, right?
I mean,
there's no shot.
know your history or be doomed to repeat it. No. Oh.
Ooh, all right. That's all right. That's okay.
Presumably
Going-
running to another turret.
Oh, the tail reaches here.
Yeah,
I think
that's
Byron
the
wants to
tail
play it
attack.
safe.
Very safe. What? I mean, that's not enough for any
Firecracker?
gen alone to pop. No one's there, no.
Nope, no firecracker.
And this is a
All
pain
right.
res, so this is going to stop Tino from doing their gen. And the DMS kicks in. And we're going to have Grim as
And-
well. Yep, and stops everything from getting done right now.
All right, Brian knows where Tino's gen is. And Tino's playing it super safe with Urban Evasion.
No
Patrick
KI.
is back on their gen. All the way at 8 here.
Yeah, this one's going to get done, I don't think. Oh, well.
Oh,
Not if the Xenomorph has anything to say about it, it won't. I think we're just going hyper-aggressive pain res chain, right? I think that's the plan here.
I believe that's the plan. Faking it out. Very nice.
That's an M1. Chasing back
I
toward
do
the
s-
gen is very good as well to make sure no one's sitting on it while this chase is going on.
Patrick is cutting through main here. Do you think he's gonna head back to pallets?
I don't think he
no,
makes
he got
anything.
stuck there.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He got s-
He doesn't get this.
Ooh, okay.
He runs through it.
I think Bran was expecting the drop there. Going for the M1.
They actually popped this gen. I'm
Oh.
surprised by that. Ooh.
And the save coming in
That's
from
really
our
bad.
boy Styles. Oh,
That might be the
boy.
momentum killer.
I think so.
And main's ready to go too.
Rain, and we had the double turret set up.
Didn't get the double this time. That's tragic.
Absolutely brutal.
We kick this and
Oh.
get power back, I'm assuming.
That flashlight save's
Yep.
heartbreaking, I must say.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that one.
Bran is determined getting the power back. I believe they have the scent once again.
Yeah,
On-
that is.
Both, I think, both of
I think
them.
this is
No,
Patrick. Oh no, this is Luck.
that's luck.
Wow.
Very, very lucky there
Maybe that's why his name's
Yeah.
Luck.
for the M1, methinks.
Yeah.
All right.
No one's here for save this time.
Tino is going to be stealthing for the save. Going into the locker right next to save.
The only thing we can potentially get here is a DMS proc. We're not getting anything. There's no extra no way out token. There's no pain res. There's no grim. We are only getting the DMS proc here. So
And they're...
this is. Oh man.
Oh my...
The double
I think
turrets, man.
the turrets scared him, I believe, because they did me. They were hit him by the bush.
This is going to be a struggle. This is an uphill fight for sure.
Heading
Oh,
on
they're not
back.
healing underhook. They are.
All right, and it looks like Patrick and Styles are healing all the way back at 6 right now.
Yeah, they're all the way.
And Luck is edge mapping. This is actually really smart, considering not many people consider this, that if you are a death hook, you should stay out of the way. That's
Yeah, you
the
cannot
killer's
afford
looking
to
for
be found. They are going to find Tino here. Very nice tail, but that's just going to buy him some distance. At this point, I wouldn't say the tunnel out is worth it. You need your perk tokens. Otherwise, what is the point of having them?
I believe I would have to concede unless it's super.
Oh, that's down. Very nice,
clean.
Brand. That's why we
Okay.
have self-destruct bolt, not harpoon gun.
Oh, we're getting the pain res off.
Yep, and this is gonna be
And
another,
we got the reset off on luck.
another stack of No Way Out and Grim Embrace. So, and now we can handle these turrets since we're not in power already.
Right, and looks like Luck is trying to set up a turret over here and trying to head in for save, it looks like, or maybe the gen over at 6. Patrick is sitting on the gen at 2. He knows what the turret
Oops,
where
restaurant's
the
in back of
station
main.
is.
Hold on.
And he's on Styles right now. Styles got away with balanced. Heading right into the next turret.
I do believe we're kind of heading, yeah, Luck is the one that got unhooked, and we're sort of heading that direction. What does Styles even have to play here? Do they have anything?
They're running
good?
right into each other here.
Yeah, they are. This is very bad for them. But I think Bran is more focused on getting his perk stacks. And I do not blame him. That is definitely what he needs right now.
Right. 100%
this is
Bran's
gonna
going
hit
to knock out
Patrick.
Patrick's gen.
Yep.
Over at 1.
And Patrick is
I
going to
think
be
Bran
the last one we
knows.
need for the tokens.
I think Bran knows this is the gen that was hit. Heard the unhook. He dropped to head on back.
That was because Luck was the one to get the unhook, so if he gets found, this could be really bad for them. Saw the crow go up.
And
Yep,
Patrick is diving.
he's found Luck.
Luck.
Ooh,
Beautiful tail.
this is going to be a fast down. I can feel it. Right here. Aw. That would have been
Back.
beautiful, though. Oh, the crouch.
Just like,
That's a down. No? What did he hit?
Nope. He got too close to the pallet as he was throwing the tail, and that's what the collision hit first.
Man, that's a down, though. There we go.
There we go. Yep.
Though, is this going to be worth it? Look at the gen progress here. They're doubling back a main, and then Tino is on this one. So he's got a... Okay, well, Tino DMSs. But this one
Okay,
gets
so
popped.
Bran
They can't
knows.
stop it. Yeah, and Patrick's running to not be found. Very smart. He's
Smart
on the
play
wrong side of the
indeed.
map. He's looking for Tino currently.
Yep. All right. Well, Bran knows where to defend, but he needs to know where everyone else is.
I think there were some footsteps there. No KI, but I think I saw the pop-up.
And looks like everyone's gathering turrets right now, just playing it stealthy, biding their time, while Bran kind of exhausts their options. Yeah, it looks like everyone is taking a breather here to gather turrets, stealth out a bit.
I think he should break that pallet. The one next to the gen there.
That's fair. I think the reason he's keeping it up is for A, for time, and B, for the animation lock for the M2.
I understand that, but I think playing around it is even more of a time waste. Like, yes, you
Looks
have
like-
the player without... the player with live is out, but I feel like at this point, you don't have a reason to keep it there.
Brent's pacing back and forth here,
he's
and he
found
seems to
Tino.
have found someone.
I believe that's Tino anyway. Wait, did you not
Oh.
see where they...
I
guess
believe. Yep.
not. Thought they were hiding
Brand
back
is-
there, instead they ran off.
Styles did the gen
Oh,
They ran back. Yet they're kind of just poking at the gen here.
this
They're
is
taking
the way
advantage
they
of the
have
fact-
to do it.
Mhm. Very precarious situation.
You gonna actually find Styles here? Yeah. I don't know if we
Yeah, I
want to
think
commit
Brett-
to this.
That's the thing is it's just gonna go back and forth.
Oh,
They have the
boy.
double turret set up.
Oh, he sniped one of them.
Oh,
I don't think you want to
question
commit
is-
to this. I break pallet and leave, maybe. No, he's committing.
I would.
That's the balance.
I mean, that's the balance coming on through. Unfortunately,
Gen's
time
at 75.
sinking.
He's just committing to this.
That's a
I mean, solid
very
hit.
clean.
Yeah.
He decided to not play it through. Totally fair considering that I think Styles is making sure to just buy enough time for his
For them
team.
to escape at this point, yeah. So this should end in 2K7.
Another 2K for sure.
Unless they get greedy
Facehugger
for the
not
save
getting
this
any?
time, maybe. Oh, the head-on!
The head on to save. Okay. Styles is running right into him.
There is no flashlight.
Yep, that
Styles
Styles
was
is
the
the
one
one
with the
holding it.
flashlight.
However,
Look
it
in
seems
main.
that they are wanting the save this time around. No one is on gate.
Tino's
both
crouched
here.
next to it. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. Looking at gate.
Patrick is here. Or I believe they're going to set. He's going to go for the gate, and then it looks like Patrick is going to go for the save, considering he has no hooks.
Oh, this. Oh, wait. No way out. That's why they weren't on the gate. Duh.
Oh, of course.
I forgot about that entirely.
So to both of our minds, Brian is that slippery of a xenomorph.
Which just makes an endgame save even harder because they have less time to execute. So I wonder. I think they're just leaving, right?
I believe they may just cut losses here.
Patrick's.
Patrick,
Determined.
I don't know about this.
Because Tino's not here yet, so if he gets tagged now. And
Tino's
not
even looking at him
going.
like, he's like, "What are you doing, dude?"
Hey, Bran, turn around, buddy. Or is he going to try to
I don't think
last
he knows.
second it, I wonder? No, he's leaving.
Oh, Brian caught him out, but
It's not going to be enough.
not
The
gonna
hit
be
just
enough.
gets him to the
Unfortunately.
gate. 2K7. I think ultimately that just comes down to how hard this map is to control, even with the mobility power.
Yep, 100%. Do you think we'll have to talk to see what they think they could have done differently?
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get him in here for the post-game interview. All right, Bran, how we feeling after that?
I feel in pain. I know it's thematic because it's like Alien on Nostromo, but it's not a good map for the character. I was
No.
hitting anything and everything that wasn't the survivors, and I'm like,
I felt your pain there. I felt your pain. I had
did
to.
you see me get the collision bug
I did.
Yeah.
at the like I think it's like at 6 where that
Yep.
one like
the pallet
yeah.
was.
I shot straight over it and hit the thin air. I'm like, oh great timing. I've learned 3 things from that experience. First, man, this character is decayed really badly. Second, yeah, I can see why people put him like B- at best and could probably put him lower. Because it's like, even when operating on all cylinders, like double turrets, like, it's like it just shuts down the character. So it's like, oh, then I'm M1 Andy.
Do you think you could have done anything differently in any of the matches? Do you think you're like, oh, I should have done this or I should have done that?
I should have played it more intensely. I just naturally, as a player, play very much like target like 2 people at the lowest. It takes a lot for me to want to tunnel someone, and it was hard to shake that. And I think I definitely got into situations where I was like, "Oh no, it's fine. I could tunnel you here, but I really won't." It's like you don't do that in a showcase.
I
want to make sure you have fun.
I was feeling that. I'm like, because normally when I like try really hard on Xeno, I usually go for the straight tunnel just to really pressure the team. And I was thinking, oh, maybe they're just thinking their pain res. They want to kind of spread that out, maybe for like the mid or late game. But I did notice in that second match, you're like, nope, pain res first hook. Let's shut that down.
Yeah, it's just a hard habit for me to break because I just like, I don't know. It's also not even just like being kind to my like the people I face. It's like also like I like to face all 4 survivors. I felt like I kept getting into chases with Ace constantly. I'm like, okay, well, like, how does Tap loop? How does Jake loop? Like, I was just like, it's just the player that I am as I like interacting with the whole team. But it doesn't quite fit the mold of like a more intense environment, and it's hard to shut that off.
I was just a little disappointed we didn't see Harpoon Gun.
No.
Yeah, well, it's like it's a really good add-on, but it's kind of like against a 4-man, it's kind of like what's the point, right? Because like I get to know where everybody is, but also I can get that from my tunnels. And a lot of like knowing where somebody is across the map, what like how it transfers into pressure is like they scream, I finish my chase, hook the guy, go into the tunnels, and then pop up on them. But they're solo, they're by themselves, they have no support, and I bop them, right? But in comms, they're just like, oh, he's in the tunnel, he's coming your way, So it's like kind of shuts it down to some extent.
I understood why you didn't bring it. But I was still kind of disappointed to not see it because I feel like it's one of your staples at this point.
Yeah, it's a really, really good add-on, especially if you're running like a totem build, or like a scream build,
The shaman build.
But yeah, otherwise, like I said, it's like I'm almost 100% sure they were doing it too, because there were times, especially when it would come down to 1-gen, where I was like, every time I hop in the tunnel, they would pre-walk outside the 16 meters.
Yep.
And I'm like, yep.
That definitely was happening.
Instances like that is why like Harpoon Gun would not be as helpful, because if they, comms kind of is doing what Harpoon Gun does there, where they're like, oh, well, he knows where I am, I should probably play more carefully. Whereas like Timmy 2-Tap, who just plays after his 9 to 5, is going to be like, oh, I screamed, maybe I should stay on this gen in this specific area.
I have a question for you, Brent. Do you think that the map itself, right? What problems do you find with the map generally, and then with Xeno specifically, outside of like the bumpy walls, which is my problem with the map?
Yeah. I could talk to you for like 30 minutes about like, hey, that circular wall, that's just a big old box. It's not accurate to what you're saying. It's just a big old box. Good luck hitting around it.
Yeah, it's funny you even bring that up, Endless, because that is where I was going to transition to next, is how you feel about the map generally, what you would change, that kind of thing.
Obviously clean up the collision, but that's every map in the game. But Nostromo Nostromo and Toba, like 2023, the map collision was not great, to the point where they had to go into like Garden of Joy and Toba Landing and adjust the collision of a bunch of the objects. Nostromo did not get that treatment, and it should have. But that's obviously step one, because that makes any character that has a projectile, or even bump killers like Wesker, you'll like stub your toe on nothing and be like, oh, okay, I guess I'm not bounding anymore. I think that the static doors are pretty rough for killer, because they are, even with a high movement killer, they're almost uncounterable. Like usually, in DBD you'll have like, oh, maybe I'll get good doors on killer, maybe I'll get bad doors. Because they're static and they're literally across the map from each other, they are some of the best static doors in the game. Like, you cannot interrupt them. That's why I just kind of resigned to just like, I'll just hook like dead middle and just stay here, because it's like they are so far away that even if I was blight, it would take a while for me to get over there. So I don't know. I think that was another one of those maps that used to be bad, and survivors used to hate it. But like with palette density, as you were saying, there's like a pallet basically everywhere now. There's like a filler into at least like a half window vault into a jungle gym into a filler. It's pretty good now. It used to not be for Survivor on that end, but it's pretty
I'd
alright
have to
now.
agree.
I think by
Yeah.
comparison, Nostromo's static doors are the strongest, even compared to Delusion, because Delusion is more of a straight shot. At least you don't have to go through
Yeah,
a
that
fucking
map-
building.
And that map is deceptively small. Like, people think it's big because of all the artificial space. You have to go in and around so much stuff to get from point A to point B. But it's a relatively small map, so...
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you're just
Nostromo,
bouncing
it's
back and
pretty
forth
big.
between gates, it feels a lot smaller. But if you're playing like the side buildings and shit, I can see why people think it's a large map, but it's really not too big by
Mhm.
comparison, even to Midwich. Or not Midwich, sorry, Nostromo. I was thinking
Yeah.
static doors still.
I think Nostromo is 156 square tiles or something like that.
I can
Which is
double
on
check
the
that if you would
larger
like.
end, but not the largest. The largest is typically like 160, 170 range. But it's still fairly large.
152 square tiles.
152. I was close. I think like the middle of the map is pretty fine. Like main building's all right. It's good, but not too crazy good. And then like the middle of the map is like slightly dead. Well, no, because you get filler spawns there now. Okay, never mind. Yeah, because you always get that. You get one on one end or the other. You get a filler spawn in the middle now. The middle used to be dead. Nothing used to spawn there. It would only occasionally spawn a pallet. I don't know. I guess the answer to many different map designs, which is pallet density, kind of ruined it. So revert that, I guess, because it was fine because like it was like some areas would be dense and others wouldn't be. Like that area with the Narcissus, the shuttle, all the way up to the what would be like I guess 1 o'clock, like going up the right side of the map. That is usually one connected loop and always has been. So that's fine. But you used to be like I was saying, like mid would be a little empty, or the main building is like good but not crazy, you know. But now it's like there's a filler palette between everything, which the way Nostromo was built, and you'll notice it a little bit on Toba, is that they already kind of like built it in a way to account for like a lack of pallets, because you get these weird like half long walls that are just by themselves,
Right.
which are very chainable because you can vault the half long wall into your next loop. But now, because of pallet density, you now have extra pallets and the filler walls. So it's like, it's kind of just like we already accounted for this problem when this map was made. But now we just have both. We have the filler tiles we made in preparation for this map's release and pallet density, which just kind of makes for an ugly situation.
How do you feel about Nostromo sharing tiles with other maps? Like, because technically, like this map can spawn like Ormond tiles and that kind of thing. How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's just kind of a field day now, right? We're getting into more bigger thoughts about everything going on with DBD, but it's like, it's just kind of a field day now when they made that change. Like, maps used to be balanced based on, like, okay, only this kind of tile can spawn here, right? But now it's like, oh, well, now it's all a shared tile pool, so we can just get stuff everywhere. So balance is kind of all over the place when it comes to maps. Like, the first two sets we had a long wall vault straight into the Narcissus loop, which was really good for them. But then they got the 4 lane into it, and that was really awful for them. You know? So it's like, I don't know. I think we fixed something that wasn't broken when we decided to just like widen the map pool for a bunch of maps. I think
I
there
would
was a
agree with
delicate and
that.
creative part of, is this strong? Because like it's like a creativity thing too, right? It's not even just like a balance thing. It's like, people
It felt
get
unique.
cozy. Yeah, it feels unique. People get cozy with like if you notice a lot of maps that people prefer going to, whether they're like OP or not. Like Survivors love going to Garden of Joy, but it's because it's mostly static, right? Like you have parking lot all the way to Shack at the back, which is always consistent, and then you have the main building, which spawns basically the same way every single time. People like that when they're playing Survivor. A lot of killers enjoy Midwich because Midwich, for the most part, besides the random pallets that are not spawning that should be, spawns extremely statically, so like you know what you're going to deal with going into a room. I think when you take like a lot of these like general maps where it's like a Macmillan or an Auto Haven or even like Nostromo, Toba, where you just go, okay, well now any tile can spawn there. It's like it kind of roughens that idea of identity and also our attachment to said identity.
Yeah, and this is why
Very
I
well
wish I
said.
brought that up in the Deathslinger episode, because I'm sorry, I don't like that feature at all, especially on that map. Because, like, what do you mean we have these unique structures for this map, and then all of a sudden, oh look, it's a fucked up Ormond tile in the middle? What? Why did they do
Or
that?
it should be at least limited, right? Because like for example, Cold Wind, you could get the tractor, or
Yeah.
you could get Country, right? It's like, I think that adds some fun variety. Auto Haven, you have like the semi truck, or you could get the crane. That's like variation that doesn't just kind of go, whatever can spawn here. It's like it's one of these two, or like the bus, right? That's another one. But like these are my possibilities, and not just kind of whatever will spawn there.
Which that's a whole
Excellent.
other topic we can get into, is like this game has become a little more dependent on RNG for its quote unquote balancing, its map generation, all that thing. I just miss when the maps felt more unique and not the same thing with a different coat of paint.
Yeah.
And expanded pool. Don't forget the expanded pool.
Mm.
Any other comments about your matches there, Brand, do you think?
I got whooped. They are very, very good. They're very, very good. It was very fun. It was very stressful, but it was very fun.
I do have one more question. Do you think any of the perk changes would have mattered? Do you think if you were to change anything, it would have resulted in any outcome, add-ons, perks, not strategy, but any of those?
One thing I was kind of considering. Okay, there's two add-on options I was actually kind of weighing. I ultimately ended up with, for the first set, Lamberts and Canes, which was pretty good because I got some extra slowdown, which allowed whenever they wanted to reset take it a little bit longer, which bought me time to have a little bit more chases, which is nice. I thought about switching that out for Light Wand, which is a weird, a weird thing because you don't usually run that add-on at all. But knowing that there was going to be double turret setups, there's one of two ways you handle that. You run Lambert so you can still deal with the solo turrets, easy peasy. But then you would run either Light Wand or Overmorph. Overmorph, that way when you get burned out, you just get your power back quicker, even if there's not any control station spawns nearby, which happened in one of those sets. I was like, my control stations are in very weird spots. I don't know what's happening. But or you run Light Wand, that way that like they're down for I think 5.5 seconds or something like that, which is a long time. So if I, like for example, they kept putting the turrets outside main building out in mid, but if I popped out and I had Light Wand, those wouldn't even come on by the time I come down there, and I could have smacked both and been fine, which is still a time investment. So I don't know if it would have worked out, but could have worked. Self-destruct bolt was my go-to when I saw that the last match was anything. There was basically nothing else I was going to put there because it's just, as you saw, like the cut down on chase time is just so nice that you kind of can't be beat. You know, it's like outside of like, at least in terms of, you know, facing a 4-man on comms for sure that are really, really good. Like you just cheese the chase time.
I'm good to go. I asked all my questions on the match. Well played. I thought it was fantastic.
Right, I think it's playing well, so thank you for telling me.
Yeah, like I said, what I was going to say is when you go to rewatch it, you're going to see my reaction there. I'm like, Brand just kind of just let him go. Interesting. On some of those. And I was like, okay, fair enough.
But I got that survivor conscious bad. I'm sorry.
But yeah, thank you all for joining.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, guys. You guys were fantastic.